Since the summertime is gone, we're gonna go in the sun.
Anyone would like to tell me? Anyone else? The last candle. Please be seated. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Before we start our meditation, let's do the chanting. Turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts.
Pānātipātā vēremani sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi. Adinādāna vēremani sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi. Kāmesu micchācārā vēremani sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi. Musāvādā vēremani sikkhapadang වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
Opposite day, affirmative vows based on the 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the disruption of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විඤ්ඤාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති.
Homage to the Dhamma.
ස්වාංඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සන්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතම්බෝ විඤ්ඤුහිති.
Homage to the Sangha.
සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ උජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචිපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ යතිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අට්ඨ පුරිස පුංගලා ඒස භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනේයෝ පාහුනේයෝ දක්ඛිනේයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක්ඛෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති. සාදු සාදු සාදු.
Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
ගණසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං.
Offering of incense.
ගන්ධ සම්භාරයුත්තේන රූපේනාහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයං තං පූජා භාජන මුත්තමං.
Offering of flowers.
වන්න ගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සම්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ. පූජීමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ලභාමි මොක්ඛං උප්පං මිලායාති යථා ඉදං මේ කායෝ තථා යාති විනාශ භාවං
Offering of water.
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ පානීයං පරිකප්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම
Offering of drinks.
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම
Worship of shrines.
වන්දාමි චේතියං සම්බං සබ්බඨානේසු පතිට්ඨිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා
Sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-beings.
ඉච්ඡේව මච්ඡන්ත නමස්සනීයං නමස්ස මානෝ රතනන්ත යං පුඤ්ඤාභි සන්දං විපුලං අලත්තං තස්සානුභාවී අතන්ත රායෝ
Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English.
Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with the impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with the pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never escapes. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the linking in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from the suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from the suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good evening, everyone. We welcome all our spiritual friends for our regular Wednesday meditation. Uh, nice to have you all here, even this windy weather outside. You dedicate this time to come to this place and spend few minutes to practice this meditation. So first, you can rejoice that decision that you have taken, you have made to come to this place to practice this meditation. So take a moment first to rejoice yourself, the decision that you have made. Deeply appreciate yourself. Deeply appreciating yourself, you can make a determination. The determination is that I'll engage in a committed practice. I'll make use of this wholesome guidance, this wholesome practice, this wholesome gathering. I'll engage in a committed practice. Wholeheartedly make that determination now. And with that determination, listen to the bell, and then let's do our chanting, Namo Buddhaya. The sound of the bell and the chant will help you to settle your mind, to relax your body, to gather your attention into this present moment. Until the very end of the sound of the bell and the chant, be with the sound. Namo Buddhaya. Relax your body. Adjust your body into a comfortable meditative posture, keeping your both palms on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm. And you can keep your upper body upright, chin parallel to the floor, and you can keep your both eyes closed gently. This is your meditative posture. Take a moment to feel the entire body, how you are keeping your body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, from the tips of your toes to the tips of the fingers. Feel the whole body. Feel your feet. Lower legs, knees, upper legs, your back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles, and relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. You can feel how the muscles are pressed, where your body meets the cushion or the chair. And you can feel the clothes that you are wearing. Anywhere, any touching sensation in your body. Feel both shoulders and relax. Feel your upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers and fingertips. Feel how the fingers are touching each other. Feel your neck area and relax. Feel your facial muscles, forehead and top of the head. And relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. You are relaxed. Everything is peaceful. Now you can observe your mind, your present mind. What is really happening in your mind? Thoughts. Various types of thoughts are occurring in your mind. Observe all these thoughts without cultivation of any of these thoughts. Just observe them. Let the thoughts occur in your mind. What you are doing is just observe, and you can notice them. Some thoughts are pleasant thoughts, some thoughts are unpleasant thoughts. Some thoughts are positive, some thoughts are negative, some thoughts are neutral. Some thoughts are related to past. Some thoughts are related to future. Some thoughts are occurring related to what you are experiencing now, whatever feelings. When you hear some sound, some memories may create some thoughts in your mind. That is your natural mind. Observing and noticing the thoughts, you understand the nature of your mind and how thoughts are occurring in your mind. With this understanding, you can generate whatever thought that you wish to cultivate in your mind. Instead of these random thoughts, now you are going to generate loving kindness. Loving kindness. The universal friendliness. Loving friendliness. What a beautiful thought that you can generate. You have that capacity in your mind. Loving kindness. Wishing all beings to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful, without exception and without expectation in return. You are going to cultivate wishes of loving kindness to everyone else. Start from yourself. Think about yourself. This person sitting right here. Think about your life, your body, your mind, and genuinely make these wishes of loving kindness for yourself. Mindfully listening to the guidance, repeating in your mind, generate loving kindness. Be with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness and radiate loving kindness throughout your body into each and every parts of the body, into all the internal functions, organs of the body. Radiate your loving kindness throughout the entire body. May my body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. Deeply appreciating the support of each and every parts of the body, each and every organs, internal functions of the body. Radiate loving kindness throughout the body. Feel the skin of your body, the skin, the largest organ of the body, and radiate loving kindness. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrating the skin, Radiate your loving kindness into the muscles and the bones of the body. May the muscles and the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the internal organs of the body, internal functions, and all the systems of the body. Even in this present moment, they are functioning for you. Deeply appreciate that support to maintain your healthy life. Deeply appreciating, radiate loving kindness throughout your body. Feel all the systems in your body, the respiratory system, the vital function of the body, and radiate loving kindness throughout the respiratory system. May the respiratory system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate your loving kindness into cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles. May the cardiovascular system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the digestive system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the genitourinary system of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May all other organs, including sensory organs, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and including the brain, may all other organs, all the parts of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Observe your mind. It's full of loving kindness. You are full of loving kindness. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits. Now it's time to expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. Likewise, you made genuine wishes for you, the same wishes to all others, without exception, to all beings. Genuinely extend these wishes to all beings. Let's start from here, wherever you are meditating. Let's share our loving kindness with each other, with all these spiritual friends who are practicing meditation right now. May all these spiritual friends who are practicing meditation with me be well, be happy, be peaceful. May all these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Now let's expand our loving kindness beyond this room, beyond wherever you are meditating. Expand your loving kindness more and more. Think about your family members, your relatives, neighbors, your friends, co-workers, anyone else staying close by you right now. Let's make our genuine wishes of loving kindness to all of them. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all my family members, my relatives, my friends, neighbors, co-workers be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Let's extend our wishes of loving kindness to all other people, to all other animals, to all other creatures, living near or far, visible or invisible. Think about all beings living in this neighborhood. May all beings living in this neighborhood be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. Let's expand our loving kindness to all other beings living in neighboring neighborhoods in this city, in neighboring cities, in this country, in this world, in this universe. There are so many beings even right now suffering from due to many conditions. Think about them and genuinely generate loving kindness for them. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness into every direction, into all beings living in the direction of front, back, left, right, above and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May all beings have happy mind. May all beings have happy mind. May all beings have happy mind. Repeat in your mind. May all beings have happy mind. I'll chant the same in Pali. Listening the chant generate loving kindness into all beings. Make this genuine wish to all beings. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi tattva. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi tattva. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi tattva. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi tattva. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi tattva. Sabbi sattva bhavantu sukhi. Loving kindness. Loving kindness has made your mind peaceful. You are relaxed. with your peaceful mind. Now you can observe your breath. Shift your attention to observe your breath. Practice breathing meditation as a silent meditation. You are going to spend next few minutes observing your in-breath and out-breath. You can keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils. You can easily feel your in-breath and out-breath. Take a slow, deep breath and slowly breathe out. Relax your upper body. Be with the breath. Mindful breathe in, mindful breathe out. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with the breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindful breathe out. Kapmpattach niddukkha bhayappantach nibbaya sukappantach nissuka untuk sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And let's deeply appreciate and feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this practice from generation to generation. And you can appreciate the guidance and the instructions you received for your meditation today. And let's deeply feel grateful. Anyone else help us to practice this meditation, to come to this place, in joining this meditation, including these non-living things, we are using for our meditation, the chair, the cushion, this bell, deeply feeling gratitude and appreciating the support. Let's say sadhu 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Now it's our discussion time. Bante Pema is joining from Sri Lanka. Good morning, Bante.
Good evening, Bante, and good evening, everyone. Yes. I hope that everyone had a good session, good sitting session. I don't see anyone sitting on the cushions today.
They did in the meditation, but now they are on chairs, Bante. And
Yes.
there are few other friends you cannot see. They are behind the camera.
Yeah, they are behind the camera. Yes. Okay, Bante, it's nice to join from here. So let us continue our series, right, Bante? We are having a series these days, learning about different episodes in the lives of the Buddha. And then we try to learn, what kind of lessons we can learn from those different incidents and episodes in the life of the Buddha. So today I selected another interesting incident, another interesting episode in the life of the Buddha, and this particular incident is recorded in the collection called Numerical Discourses. And Numerical Discourses, where the discourses of the Buddha, which that referring to numbers, are collected. So we have that whole collection of discourses where Buddha talks about different numbers. But here there are also, something related to numbers, but very interesting incident. There's according to this episode, and Buddha was staying in the city called Vesali. Now actually, now it is called Vaishali. About the last October, I went to this city, Vaishali city. Yes, there are a lot of, in India, it's a lot of ruins still are preserved in Vaishali, because that famous university, what we call Nalanda University, the famous Buddhist university, is very close to Vaishali. So that whole area is archaeological site in India now. So the Buddha was sitting in this city called Vaishali or Vesali, and then that particular Vaishali city was governed by a council, governed by it's like a republic. It's a very ancient example of a republic, because most of the countries were ruled by kings, monarchs at that time. But there were a few states, a few countries within the India subcontinent those days, where the country is governed by elected group of people. So this Vesali is such a republic, not a monarchy, but a republic. And Buddha has praised that republic quite a bit, in his sermons. And there was one person called Bhaddiya who is actually part of the ruling body. His name is Bhaddiya. He came to the Buddha. He visited the Buddha, and then interestingly, and here he told the Buddha what some people talked about the Buddha. And this is what he said. Venerable Sir, I have heard that you are a magician. It's interesting, right? And I have heard that you are a magician. And you have a special magic. It's called conversion magic. And you use it to convert people. And he's asking, is that true? It's a very interesting question, right? And because he's asking, but I have heard that you are a magician. Magician means not every kind of magic, but I have heard from some people that you have a special magical power to convert people to your teachings. Because this could be a common thing, because whoever get an opportunity to meet the Buddha, or whoever got the opportunity to have a conversation with the Buddha, most of them ultimately become disciples of the Buddha. And so this could have been the reason that people were thinking that this teacher, this ascetic, should have some kind of magical power. It's called conversion magic. It's like you kind of and attract other people, and then you make them become your disciples magically. So that's what he heard. So he came to the Buddha. This is what I have heard. Is it true? Are they representing you correctly? And then then the Buddha replied, Bhaddiya, whenever you hear something, whenever you go to know something, and don't believe in simply because you heard it from someone. I think, Bhante, maybe our friends are familiar with the Kalama Sutta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone is familiar with the Kalama Sutta? And maybe not the sutta, but do you remember, whenever you read any introductory book on Buddhism, and usually, there's you find this teaching, like, don't believe anything simply because you heard it. Don't believe anything that simply because it is coming from long traditions. Don't believe anything because it is found in the scriptures and religious scriptures. Do you remember such a statement? Looks like not Bande, right?
Yeah, it's a particular discourse called Kalama. Actually, it's also found in the same category, which this discourse also in the same category. It's called, that is a well-known discourse. It's called Kalama. So as Bhante mentioned, that not to trust anything, any teaching, anybody, just by seeing, just by hearing. There are some bases how we can make our trust, not just like a faith. So these kind of criterions in that particular discourse you can find.
Yeah. So the same advice is given to Bhaddi also in this incident. So let me read that, whole, 10. But they're saying that people usually believe things on 10 grounds. People believe things because, many other people believe it. Or people believe things because it is found in a very important text. Or people believe things because it has been believed by many generations for a long time, and people believe things because it is taught by a seemingly powerful teacher, or seemingly yes, powerful teacher. And people believe things because it is in line with logic. So there are those. Let me read the other one. And sometimes people believe things because it is in line with their own opinions. And so explaining those grounds, Buddha said that this is how people usually believe or trust things. But, Buddha advised to Kalamas and also to Bhaddiya here. And just because, don't believe anything just because you heard from someone, and also explain the other grounds to it. And as as wise people, we should not come to a conclusion of anything that we come to hear or know through these sources, and don't simply come to conclusion. So in the same, so here also, when Bhaddiya reported to the Buddha that I have heard, this is what he said, I have heard that you are a magician, you have a special magical power to convert other people. And Buddha said that just don't believe in just because you hear is from someone, just because it's coming from from long oral tradition, anything. And then Buddha explained, if you want to believe or trust or come to a conclusion anything, you have to test it with your own experience. And you can accept those claims that is found in the religious text, that is found in like a oral tradition, or you can simply but we have to test it. Just because it sounds logical, don't also come to a conclusion. Just because it is coming from a respected teacher, don't come to a conclusion. But you have to test it. And then Buddha asked counter question from the Bhaddiya. So tell me, Buddha said, this is what I teach. Okay, so now don't believe what you have heard before. Now you can come to a conclusion. So this is what I teach. And the Buddha said that, do you think, Bhaddiya, does the greed, the greed, let's say craving or greed, come up in a person for the welfare of him or for the harm of him? He asked that question. What do you think? When the greed arises in a person, does it bring welfare to him or harm to him? And but the answers, it's harm to him. And then Buddha further asks, if a person who's overwhelmed by the greed kills other living beings, or steals, or commits adultery, or lies, or encourage others also to do the same, is that for their lasting harm and suffering, or for their lasting well-being? But they say that kind of behavior will definitely bring lasting harm and suffering to that person and to others. And the Buddha further asks, what do you think about does hatred arise in a person for his good or for his bad, or for his welfare, for his harm? And then he replied the same way I like earlier. And Buddha asked two more questions. Does delusion or confusion arise in a person for his welfare or for his harm? And actually in this sutta, there are four things. And here Buddha is asking, does aggression arise in a person for their welfare or for their harm? In Bhante, in that Kalam Sutta that we just described, the other discourse, there Buddha described only three unwholesome mental patterns in us: greed, hatred, and delusion.
Yeah.
When people are overwhelmed by greed, hatred, and delusion, and they engage in the behaviors that are harmful to themselves and others. But
And
here,
yes.
yes.
And normally one thing in other discourses, obviously what we find these three defilements as main defilements: greed, hatred, and delusion. So actually this discourse falls in the fourth categories in that numerical discourse
Yeah.
category. So I checked why this is in the four. So this, because of these four facts are discussed in this particular
Mentioned there, right? Yes. This is the number, right? So the number 4. Yeah.
number four. That
Usually
is
greed, greed, hatred, and delusion, or let's say confusion. These are the three main categories of defilements, and all other individual defilements can be grouped into these three categories: greed, hatred, and confusion or delusion. But in here, one important defilement, specific defilements, is mentioned as the fourth one, and it is saramba in Pali. It has a meaning of, here it's translated as aggression. Yes, it has element of aggression. It's more like revengefulness, like unwilling to forgive, like wanting to retaliate. That feeling called saramba, wanting to retaliate, wanting to take a revenge. And if someone behave badly, you want to return the same behavior, that vengefulness, and that's called saramba. I think in English we have a term called tit for tat, right? Tit for tat. So that kind of tendency is called saramba, or here it is given as aggression. So Buddha is also asking, if someone is this revengefulness, this arise in person for his well-being or for his harm. And when someone overwhelmed by this vengefulness, the tendency to retaliate, this tit for tat feeling, and he will engage in killing and stealing and all kind of unwholesome things. Does it bring harm and suffering to himself and others or not? And of course, obviously, it brings suffering. So then the body replies that yes, and then with the continue to ask, what do you think? Bhaddiya, do those qualities are skillful or unskillful? He said unskillful. Are they blameworthy or blameless? They are blameworthy. Are they criticized or praised by wise people? But that's a special category called wise people. And then he said it is criticized by wise people. And then Buddha said that this is what I meant by asking you to not to believe or trust, come to conclusion of anything just because we hear or just because they are found in text. But you have to make your own investigation. And Buddha is asking that when you investigate this greed, hatred, delusion, and then in this case aggression or vengefulness, those things, when you contemplate, when you reflect your own experience and others' experience, you can come to a conclusion with your own experiential knowledge. And then Buddha said that, okay, this is what I meant. Even when you hear about that I'm a magician, and you had to make your own observation. You have to make your own observation, you have to make your own investigation, and then you'll be able to come to conclusion. And then, of course, Buddha is asking the opposite, scenario. What do you think, Bhaddiya? Does anyone is driven by not greed, but contentment, by generosity, by love, or loving kindness, and by understanding, and also the opposite of vengefulness, by benevolence or metta? If someone is driven, if contentment, loving kindness, understanding, and benevolence, or loving, and if such a thing arises in a person, do they arise in him for his well-being or harm? And then it is for his well-being. And if someone is engaged in activities, in behavior that are driven by these wholesome qualities, will they bring happiness or suffering? And definitely they will bring happiness. And then the Buddha said that is why I ask you to not to believe just because you hear it. And Buddha said that my teaching is about these mental defilements. And I encourage people to see these habitual tendencies of the mind to have this greed, hatred, delusion, and this aggression or vengefulness. This is how ordinarily normal way we behave, but we also have the capacity at the same time to act out of generosity or contentment, loving kindness, wisdom, and forgiveness. And so we can also act like that. So understanding, realizing one's weakness or defilements, and also understanding one's potential, we should engage with our mindfulness to not to promote or feed the unwholesome part of the our thoughts or tendencies, but to pay attention and cultivate more of our wholesome qualities. And this is my teaching. Uh, and then after hearing these things, the Bhaddiya said that excellent, sir, excellent. And now I understood, about human condition. I understood, what you are teaching, and I also want to be your disciple. So he came to us from the Buddha, are you a magician, right? Are you a magician? Do you have a special magical power to convert others? And Buddha explain, what the Buddha teaches, and encourage him not to believe anything just because we hear. And then after explaining this, he's so happy. He said, I also want to become your disciple. And then Buddha asked him, okay, did I ask you to become my disciple? He said, no. Maybe, Buddha could have been asked, did I use any magical power on you? Right. But he said, no, I was just convinced, with your teaching. And then so Buddha proved his point, actually. People may think that, Buddha has a special magical power, some superstitious power, but actually what is really happening is that, Buddha is able to help people to reflect your own experiences and then try to see the patterns, with our own experience. When we make an honest observation of our behavior, of our mind, of our past experiences, we can understand the nature of human behavior. We can understand our own weaknesses. We can understand our own strengths. And then from there, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and also of, human mind. And that's the kind of guidance Buddha is giving. And then this person also became a disciple at the end of the discourse. What do you think, Bhante?
Yeah, then actually he says that this conversion magic is excellent.
He's using the language, right? So it's not a superstitious, magic, right? It's more like a very practical explanation. Right. And he further said that, he said, it's not only me, actually. If my relatives, my family members, and my friends were to be converted, with this kind of, magic, or maybe in this kind of conversation, and it would be for their lasting welfare and happiness. Right. So not only that he became a disciple, but he also wishes that his family and his friends will also, meet the Buddha and maybe meet this teaching and learn from their own experience, and that will be for their own benefit. Yes, Bhante. Maybe we can ask, from our friends, what magical power that, brought them to meditation.
Pain.
It's not magical.
Yes.
So this is the unique in the teachings of the Buddha, Bhante. I mean the Dhamma, what you call. Even
Yes.
we use that Pali, what you call that Pali stanza to homage to the Dhamma. There we find Pali terms called ehi passiko, that is come and see. right, Bhante? So
Yeah, but actually, come and see. Come and see. They can see the chanting booth, right,
yeah,
Bhante? In the
yeah, you can
chanting,
see. Chant about page 8, I think so. There,
the qualities of the Dhamma.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes, that is page 8. So that is the qualities of the Dhamma. There are 6 qualities. Out of these 6, in the third line, ehipassiko and opanayiko, that is inviting one to come and see. So there is no any force. You should do, you must do this, or something like that. But that's up to you, right, Bhante? So you yourself can investigate whether you have any kind of benefit, any kind of welfare, right? So if sometime maybe we are also asked by some people, so do you have any magical powers because you are meditating for a long time? So yes, so if so, yeah, something like Bande floating or disappearing or flying. So yeah, if you could see, they will definitely attract for us. Why? Because of these magical powers, right, Bante? So this is
yes.
not we should do. This is the magic that we should do, right? So you yourself understand
Actually,
yourself.
Bhante, yeah, and there's another sutta where Buddha described, 3 types of miracles, three types of magical power that maybe a teacher can use. One is called the miracle of psychic powers. That means actually through meditation one can develop certain abilities that do things that beyond the laws of the physics. Like as you mentioned, maybe moving to a different place, floating or moving, objects here and there. So it's called miracle of miracle of psychic powers. That's one, magic, one miracle. The other one is called a miracle of telepathy. Telepathy means that ability to, read others' mind. Through deep meditation, you can, grasp the other's mind and then you read the other's mind. And the third miracle is called magic. It's called miracle of instruction, anusasani. So Buddha said that these are the 3 miracles that the people talk about. Maybe some people use it. And Buddha said that I myself use the third miracle, which is the miracle of instruction, miracle of education. Because you may be able to attract others by using psychic powers, all kind of, doing all magical things, or even reading others' mind. But then people come to you, become your disciple through amazement, uh, but not through understanding. So Buddha wanted people to come to teachings of the Buddha, not through the amazement, not through but it's not through what do you call, not through but through understanding and instruction. So Buddha used third type of miracle, which is miracle of instruction. Because once you make people understand, and they will change. That's a true miracle.
Actually, Bhante, in this, when we practice these things in our life, there's no any hidden secrets behind the screen. So everything is obvious, open. So as in when we go to that Dhamma, qualities of the Dhamma, it's called to be seen here and now, timeless here and now. So as Bhaddiya says that whenever you started to remove greed, hatred, or anything that observing these kind of defilements, welfare, happiness, in that moment itself you can feel, not in next birth, or it doesn't take long time, right, Bante? In that, on the spot, you can feel, you can have the result.
May not be the full benefits, but at least you
Yeah.
can experience some benefits. Okay, Bhante. Does anyone would like to share or ask a question?
It was interesting.
Maybe you like for that magic, this conversion of magic, right?
I don't think it's magic. I just think it's pure curiosity for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because people have talked about, here and everything else, and I want to, I want to go and experience it so I can make my own judgment and see. But it all starts with curiosity, and then I'll, verification. I'll, make sure that the thing that the way that I feel is authentic and it's truthful. Everything else, that's what I've done. Plus, you find like-minded people as a result of that. That's why I like coming here.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay, Bante. So if there are no questions, we can move to the other part of the program.
Okay, Bhante. Yeah. So, okay, so we can move to other part of our program. So, page 14, transference of merit to departed relatives. We will transfer merits with our departed relatives. Whoever departed relatives who have done many things for our progress of our life, for the well-being of our life, just think about them and share these merits with them. May our relatives share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Idam me ñāti nang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Idam me ñāti nang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Idam me ñāti nang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Transference of merits to sentient beings. May all beings who will accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Ittavataca amhihi sambetang punya sampadang sabbe devanumodantu sabda sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabbe sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabbe sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. Now we will do our blessing service for you. The monks will be chanting Karanimitta Sutra, the discourse of loving kindness. The Buddha originally uttered this with great compassion for all living beings. We wish that may you all receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you all be well, happy, receive good health and healing. And you can recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, relatives, friends, people who are sick. Recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavato අරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්සේ භගවතු අරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්සේ කරණීය මත්ත කුසලේන යන්තං සන්තං පදං අபிසමෙච්ච සක්ඛෝ ජුච සුජුච සුවචෝ චස්ස මුදු අනතිමානී සන්තුස්ස කෝච අප්පකිච්චෝච සල්ලවුක බුත්ති සන්තින්ද්‍රියෝච නිපකෝච අප්පගම්බෝ කුලේසු අනනුගින්දෝ නච කුද්දං සමාචරේ කිංචියේන උපවදෙය්‍යුං සුඛිනෝ වාකේමිනෝ හොන්තු සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තා ඒකේචිපාන භූතන්ති තසාවා තාවරාවා අනවශේෂා දීගාවාය මහන්තාවා මජ්ජිමාරම්භකානුකතුලා දිත්තාවායේව අන්දිත්තා වසන්ති අවිදුරේ භූතාවා සම්භවේතිවා සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තා නපරෝ පරං නිකුම්බේත නාති මං ඊත කත්ත චිනං කංචේ ව්‍යාරෝසනා නාඤ්ඤ මඤ්ඤම්ස දුක්ඛමිච්ඡේය මාතා යථානියං පුත්තං ආයුසා ඒක පුත්ත මනුරක්ඛේ එවම්පි සම්භූතේසු මානසං භාවයේ අපරිමාණං මෙත්තං ච සම්භ ලෝකස්මින් මානසං භාවයේ අපරිමාණං උද්ධං අදෝච තිරියං ච අසම්බාධං අවීරං අසපත්තං තිත්තං චරං නිසින්නෝ වාසයානෝ වායාවතං විගත මින්දෝ ඊතං සතින් අදිත්තේය විහාරං ඉද්ධමාහෝ දිට්ඨිංච අනුපගම්ම සීලවා දස්සනේන සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු ගීධං නහි ජාතු ගම්බසෙය්‍යං පුනරේති තේන සත්ච වජ්ජේන සොත්තිතේ හෝතු සම්පදා ඒතේන වජ්ජේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු ඒතේන සත්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං සබ්බීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සුත්ති භවන්තු තේ. Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds in which you helped someone during last few days, few seconds. Let's rejoice those kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have done kind deeds
I have done kind deeds
to other beings
to other beings,
with my body, speech, or mind,
my body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or
here before the Buddha,
little,
I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
wishing more opportunities to practice.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
resolving not to compare myself with others.
resolving not to compare myself.
I rejoice in those kind deeds
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
and I share this joy with all.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of others.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all evil.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
and merits that come from them
merit that come.
help me in freeing my heart. Now you can recall to your mind a kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. If somebody gave you something, if somebody was there at least to listen to you, if somebody showed some kindness, compassion towards you, even a simple short moment, recall those moments. Let's rejoice. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have seen or heard
I have seen
of the kind deeds done by others
the kind deeds done by others,
with their body, speech, or mind,
with their bodies, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
the great or
here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise
and follow their example.
others.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that they are in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness of me
and many living beings.
and many living.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, Bhante, so today most of our friends join our YouTube, Bhante. So, but here we have quite numbers of our friends, regular friends. Kumuduni Rona, our Virya, and also Jessica, and also Kalyan sister. They have put some comments, greetings.
Yes, Bhante, and so nice to meet you all. I'm looking forward to return actually next week, right? Yeah, next week, end of the next week, I'll be back in Pittsburgh. And hopefully weather will be warmer by the time that I reach there. Or maybe I will bring some warm, I will bring some hot weather from here. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
I look forward to see you again. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Wish you all good health. See you in next meditation.